Hello, Leo, and welcome. I'm Adriana. I'm a soul guidance coach who helps sensitive, self reflective souls choose maximum growth and transformation. I have an intuitive reading for you today about your spiritual path. And to do something a little special for you, I wanted to also get some information about the new moon for you specifically. So stick around to the end. I'll do that particular portion then. So we're going to look inside and outside at what's going on in your inner world as well as what's going on in your outer world. So guides are saying right to left, Nine of Wands, Princess of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, oops, sorry, and the Prince of Pentacles. So this is interesting, alternation of wand, pentacle. And we've got some defensive mechanisms going on here. Okay, so Leo, instead of going inside and outside, I'm really compelled to read these two pairs because they're speaking to me more loudly than just the inside. But I think we'll integrate it all together. So in your outside world, you're being forced, let me rephrase that. The Nine of Wands is asking you to stand your ground about a situation. And this situation is something which you on the inside are really, really trying to, on one hand, figure out. You're trying to figure out a way out of it. But at the same time, you're fighting yourself even about that. So we have these two cards at a bit of a standoff because you've got one card trying to solve a problem and the other card not wanting to budge. And when I'm saying card, I'm really saying energy. You have one energy that's looking for solutions, looking to understand, and another energy that says, no, I'm not moving. I don't care if this is not a great position for me to be in. I am not moving. There's a stubbornness in this energy that is just not willing to start moving yet. Now, on the other side, we see similar things, but the other way. We have the Seven of Wands, which is about defending your position. So these two cards are really very similar. It's kind of like this one is defending himself against other people who want what you have achieved. So sometimes when, and this happens sometimes, but sometimes when you've achieved something and then all of a sudden you have haters or you have detractors, people that want to suck you down to their level. You've got that going on and you're doing a good job of fending them off to some extent. But at the same time, I don't really see you moving forward to the next level with this Prince of Pentacles. He's also a very stubborn card who doesn't want to move. It's kind of like, I'll move when I'm ready to move. Thank you very much. So you see we have all of this stubbornness in the outside world. And on the inside world, it's almost as if you're trying to fight your own stubbornness. So that's interesting. We've come back to this as a full picture because you've got two ways of dealing with it. Part of you is trying to fend off what's going on in the outside world. The other part is trying to be grounded and take a more practical approach, but even the two approaches are fighting each other. So you're really kind of at odds with what it is that you want yourself to do. Are you wanting to stay here? Are you wanting to move on? You're not really wanting to stay because you're fighting yourself about staying, but at the same time you're not moving on either because you're in this gridlock. Okay, I want to draw some advice for you. Oh, interesting. Okay, top three. Two of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, King of Wands. All right. Now, okay, give me a second here. I want to get the information for you. Okay, we're looking at comfort versus initiative. This Two of Pentacles is juggling what she's comfortable with versus stepping out into a new way, taking some action in a different way. This Ten of Cups is telling you this is who you are, this is the role you play, this is what you're supposed to do. And that doesn't necessarily ring true for you anymore. Another part of your soul wants you to step up into that actually more Aries energy. It's still fiery, but to take the initiative to move forward and put something into action rather than, I don't know if I should. I don't know if that's me anymore. Am I an initiator? Answer, Leo. Yes, you are an initiator because your soul wants you to move this forward, to really take charge. Instead of fighting yourself, work for yourself and look for opportunities and situations and circumstances that allow you to use your talents in a way that you shine and benefit. This way of defining yourself according to what you were in a family situation or in maybe a birth family, you were the smart one or you were the sporty one. It doesn't make sense to define yourself that way anymore. There's a new role that's waiting for you, which is an initiator, the one who starts, the one who's in control, who's responsible for what happens. So, here, this is the process you're maybe involved in at the moment, the back and forth. Oops, we just lost the Nine of Wands. Now we lost the Pentacles. I wish I were an octopus, then I could hold all the cards. So you've got this back and forth, but at the end, this is the only card you really need to think about because this is what your soul wants. Initiative, stepping forward, visibility, responsibility, and action. All right, Leo, I am going to ask what you are releasing and what you are embracing for the new moon. Seven of Swords. So we are releasing worry and embracing solutions. So this is about transforming the way you use your mind. Does your mind help you get out of situations, or does your mind create more situations that leave you mired deeper into the problem? Does your mind work for you or against you? So in this new moon, it's about releasing the mental activity that's not helpful. Worrying, wondering, daydreaming, escaping, any of that kind of stuff. Trying to kind of circumnavigate the problem rather than walking straight through it. And what this card asks you to do is use that amazing mind to figure it out. It has all the pieces, it just needs to put it together. When the heart and the soul wants a solution, the mind will align with it. But when you're resistant or blocked and I don't want a solution, then the mind gets to drive the car, goes on a field day, spends all your money and crashes your car. So that's a silly metaphor, but it's really what happens when you allow that mind to take over. So excited that this is transforming for you this new moon, Leo. All right, Leo, so thanks so much for joining me. I always look forward to doing these readings for you. I'd love you to check out, love to invite you to check out soulguidancewithadriana.com, link in the description below. I'm still offering intuitive readings, and for those who want to dive deep, soul guidance coachings. And yesterday I uploaded some new photos that I took myself, so no stock images. So I'd love to know what you think, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Have a good one.